Okay, well, Jack is getting our tech stuff going back here. Welcome, everybody, on this wonderful snowy day. How great. See the white everywhere. Today, I had a special occurrence that none of the lights were on in here. And I was like, wow, this is really amazing. You know, the light felt like it was like, you know, this luminous light, and it wasn't coming from outside or inside, it was just all over, you know, and I was thinking, wow, this is really amazing. And then we were doing a Purba practice and somebody said the same thing.
Someone's saying hi to you.
Oh, who's that? Oh my goodness, look who is here. Hi, Lucas. I bet Lucas had so much fun in the snow today.
You're all muted, Sophie. Saying.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The mics are shut because we're going to start, and Jack got all the tech stuff ready before we saw our dear Lucas. But mwah, sending you good night kisses. So good for the heart. Okay, everybody. So welcome. We're going to start tonight with our alternate nostril breathing. We're just going to stick with that one more week. So taking the right hand, placing the index and middle finger toward the palm, and then bringing the right hand toward the face. This is the easiest way. There's so many ways to do this. Might be easy for you. Place the thumb over the right nostril and inhale through the left. Cover the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover, exhale left. Inhale left. Cover, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover, exhale left. Release the hands down. Inhale both. Feel the breath going all the way down to the navel center. Hold it for a moment. And then exhale. Really exhale, let it all out and hold it out. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it out. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, return to normal breathing. We'll start to move through our yoga.
So everyone can come into child's pose. Whenever either knees together or knees apart. Lying on your belly. So I like to keep my knees open, but you don't have to. Gives you actually probably a little bit more stretch if your knees are together, but you can drop your head down to the floor, take your hands out in front of you, extend them out, let your forehead come to the floor, and just relax and breathe. Let gravity be your yoga partner. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, letting it all go into the belly, letting everything go. All the thoughts of your head pouring into the ground. Anything that you're holding tension-wise, just dropping away. Inhaling and exhaling. If you want to walk your fingers a little bit further forward to get a little bit stretch through the shoulders, you can. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe you can lean forward if you have room in front of you. And then slowly walk your way up. So you're on your knees. If this is comfortable, stay on your knees. If not, you can sit on your side. I mean, on your cross-legged position, sorry. So you're just gonna inhale, look up, exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, look up, exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, look up, exhale, curve the spine. Breathing into the belly, going with the flow. Once again, if you're in your chair, you can do the same thing in a chair. You can just inhale, exhale. Or if you're cross-legged, same thing. You just hold on to your legs like so. Actually, I'll show you. So doing that, you can just go like this. If that was too much for you on your knees. Okay. From there, it's going to kind of keep this motion going. You're just going to come forward onto your hands and knees. So hands should be shoulder width apart, index finger facing forward, knees hip distance apart. You're going to inhale up, exhale, curve the spine, look towards the navel center. Inhale up, exhale, curve. 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 Then come to just flat. You're gonna curl your toes under and you're gonna push up in a downward dog. So equal pressure to your hands and feet. And then you're gonna let your knees drop back down, back into a table position, okay? Then you're gonna push back up. Then drop back down. And this time we're gonna push up and stay in it for a few breaths. So inhale up. So equal pressure with your hands and feet. It's as if someone has a belt around your waist, lifting you up towards the sky. Breathing into your belly. If you walk your feet in, you get a little closer if you can. You'll stretch the Achilles tendon. You also can pump your legs, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then just breathing into it. If you need to come back down onto your knees, you can. Okay. From here, you're just going to walk towards your hands if you can do so. And then you're going to go into a forward fold. Try to just stay nice and relaxed in the back. Let your head drop. Shake it, yeah, shake it, no. Kind of roll around. Keep a little micro bend in your knees, not too straight, so you can move. And then whatever works for you, if you want to just stay still, put your hands on your shins, your ankles, or your toes, wherever you are, be there. Just go with it. Blow out a little bit. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay. And slowly work your way all the way up to standing. Okay. From here, you're just going to take your hands, inhale to left, exhale to the right. You can make that okay sign with hands. You can either hit your upper chest and lower back. If that doesn't feel good, you can just swing your arms. Inhale left, exhale right. You can rotate your feet like Stephanie, or you can keep your feet still like me, whatever feels good. Find what you need and just try to let it all go. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right, and then let it all slow down, shake it all out. Okay. From here, you're going to raise your hands up, reach up, and then let it go, fold over again. Try not to put any pressure on the back. And then you're going to walk back into downward dog again, if you can, if that's all right. If not, you have to go on your knees, that's fine. So equal pressure with your hands and your feet. From there, you're just going to come forward into a push-up position or on your knees. You can drop your knees down if you need to, or you can stay in the push-up position. Drop your feet. You're going to roll up, look up towards the ceiling, breathing into your belly. And then drop onto your knees and just push back into child's pose again. Let your head drop. Breathe into the belly. Start off where we were, where we began. and slowly come up, roll onto your side, and bring your feet out in front of you. You're gonna stretch them out, left and let them wiggle them left and right. Okay. Then just gonna roll that boat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can do this in a chair too, just going forward and back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Go at your own pace. And then when you're done with this last pose till we go to our meditation, you just slide your hands behind you, draw your shoulder blades back and together. Now you can either just stay like this, and now if you have any neck issues, just stay like this. If you don't, keep your feet like pushed up, pushed back towards your nose, like you're turning up towards your nose. And then from there, let it go. Now you from here are going to push your toes forward, and you can either put your feet like this and come up, or keep your toes out like Stephanie has and come up, push up, breathe into it. Stephanie got her feet going towards the floor, something that I can't do. See, you have to be where you are, right? And then inhale, and then exhale, slowly come down. And come into your cross-legged position. Just start to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. We'll go to the meditation. Just breathe into it, following the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Find a good, comfortable seat, whatever you need to do. You need a bolster, pillow, chair, lie down, whatever works for you. Let's go with it.
So whenever you're ready, we're sitting, starting to become aware of our breath and our body first. So let's get ourselves into what might be a great posture for meditating. So if you're sitting up, you'll allow yourself to, if it's possible, if you feel comfortable to cross the legs, you can cross the legs. The spine is lifting, the crown of the head is lifting up toward the ceiling. You can place your hands on your thighs or your knees with the palms facing down. And as you breathe, you start to direct your eyes, your gaze down toward the tip of your nose. This method, looking down toward the tip of the nose, is used for active minds. So if you feel you have an active mind, if you have a, what they say, monkey mind that jumps from one thing to the other, very, very movement-based, it's great to work with this. Gaze, looking down toward the nose. As you start to do that, notice any kind of tension you have in your face, your facial muscles. That's your social mask. Sometimes we hold so much tension there. So start to feel that your face is relaxed. And to do that, you might notice first that your jaw might feel tight, something that we don't pay attention to really a lot. So if the jaw is tight, just separate the teeth. Let your teeth be a little bit apart so the jaw feels relaxed. Even your tongue in your mouth starts to feel relaxed. And then you'll take your tongue and put it toward the roof of the mouth so that your tongue is touching the roof of the mouth where the two front teeth and the roof of the mouth meet. So your mouth will be slightly open. When you inhale, you draw the breath in through the nose, and then you feel as if the breath is following a track through the nostrils. It goes all the way around, wraps around the brain, the back of the head, and then starts to drop down the spine on each side. And then as the breath drops down on each side on that inhale, it goes right below the navel center, about 4 fingers below the navel center. That's where you pause with your inhale. And then on your exhale, the breath travels all the way back up, and then you can shine it out the heart on your exhale, and then hold it out. So working with this breath, gazing down at the tip of the nose, tongue at the roof of the mouth, noticing any point of tension in the body. Imagine that you could just send your breath there. So as you inhale, it's like a little detective looking for points of tension. And then when you find it, your exhale carries that tension and releases it out and dissolves it. So gently, so naturally. Allow yourself to breathe full breath. And as you breathe, you may notice, likely, that you may have times where your mind is thinking. This is what it does. It's natural. We think that we need to fight that, and it's not really the case. What we have to do is learn how to let it be, not follow it. It's different. This is just opening up to it and letting it be. So when you have this awareness happening, and you notice when your mind is active and thinking, it might be moving quickly. Just allow ourselves to notice it, and you could even think the word movement. And then return to the breath. And allow yourself to just be. Letting that gaze, that downward gaze, help you to settle. Full breath. And then as you're breathing, we're going to do one thing. We're going to allow ourselves to imagine. It could be the letters A-H, ah. So there's a wonderful meaning behind this. Let's just say that brings us into a wonderful place of spaciousness, that AH, just to keep things so simple. So as you breathe, you're just going to allow yourself to be. You're not going to follow thoughts. And if you do, you notice that you did. But when you do notice the thoughts or feel activity coming, you place it right in the center of this white AH, this ah, right in the center. And then you just let it be. Return to your breath and go back to just being. So work with that. Imagine that you have this bright white AH and ah.
Mhm.
Remembering to not judge, however many thoughts may come at you or from you. The ah is spacious, accepting, assists you. Now imagining just like the snowflakes that we're experiencing today. Those are all of your thoughts, your various emotions, feelings, all your concepts. And as the snowflakes swirl around, they all start to gather. As if you can funnel them all over to the ah. And no matter what, whether it's a waterfall of thoughts or a snowstorm of thoughts and feelings, we can place it right there in the white ah and have these moments of stillness. And allow yourselves to start to find the breath and breathe in a nice full breath consciously through the nostrils. And again, let it travel through you like we did before, all the way wrapping around the brain and the head region, and then coming down the spine, down the sides, right down into the navel center. And then on your exhale, imagine that breath lifts up and then releases out the heart center. And now you could imagine it shining out the heart like golden rays out into the world, clear, cleansed, as if you've emptied out. And that experience, even if it's a millisecond of feeling free from all the things that swirl around us, even if it's a millisecond, we know that it's there. So we'll allow ourselves to take a full breath in. And then we'll bring our hands into prayer and we'll recite the syllable ah today. And when we recite that ah, just imagine that bright white ah. Let it be there and know that always that it's there, even on a busy day, post meditation in your activity, it's there. And we can send all of our clutter or confusion or whatever it might be in the moment right there, even when we're walking. So we'll inhale. And namaste. Oh, wonderful.